If you want to know something about me, one of the things that to me is just absolutely essential is learning shortcut keys. I mean, every course I've ever taught for Infinite Skills, every time I've stood up at university for a class, almost every single time, every book I've written, I talk about shortcuts. I am a big believer. Now, I don't use a lot of shortcut keys when I'm teaching. And the reason I don't is because if I did use shortcut keys, you'd never see anything happening. You just see the results. So I try not to use too many shortcut keys when I'm teaching, but I do talk about them. Like if you go to the word layer and go to new, there is a shortcut for creating a new layer. It's Control-Shift-N, and that would be in Windows, or Command-Shift-N on a Mac. Okay, so instead of coming down here and clicking that button, you come up here and you click this. No, use the shortcut key, and it saves you what? A couple of seconds. Those seconds add up at the end of the day, sometimes, best scenario, 1 hour. You say, well, okay, that's interesting to me. How many shortcuts do I have to learn? How many are in Photoshop? Hundreds. And if you bring in programs like Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, Adobe InDesign, Adobe Illustrator, you might have 1,000 shortcut keys swimming around in your head, and I don't think for me that's possible. So you get a little bit discouraged over the fact I can't learn them all to save that hour. University study, a several-year study on efficiency on computer systems, showed that there are 12 to 14 shortcut keys, not 12 to 14,000, 12 to 14 per program that are unique to you, that if you use them can save you that hour. So it behooves you to learn them. Where are they? Well, one place to control them, that's what we want, control. Go to the word edit on the pull-down menu and go down to keyboard shortcuts. Now, in keyboard shortcuts, you can go to the application menus, the panels, or the tools. Let's stick here because that's pretty familiar. And if we go into, say, edit, there's all the shortcuts that come along with these. Now, you can click over here to summarize and print them if you want to, which I do. And then I start learning them. But you say, oh, you know what? Paste outside. I use that one a lot. That is something that if I had a shortcut for would really be one of my 12 to 14 that saves me an hour out of every 8, but there isn't one. You click here. Then go ahead and try typing one in. Now let me go ahead and use one that we know is being used for something else. That's print, and that would be on a Mac, Command-P, Control-P in Windows. This one's already being used. But if I go ahead and say accept, it will take it off of print and put it into paste outside. I don't necessarily recommend that because everybody else thinks of Control or Command-P as a print function, and now it's actually going to do a paste outside. If you want to do that, that's fine. But if we get back in here again, let me try this again. I'm going to press Command-Option-Shift, and that would be Control-Alt-Shift in Windows and the letter U. That one works. Control-Alt-Shift-U, or on a Mac, Command-Option-Shift-U. You can eventually find a combination. I mean, you've got 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. You can press down all kinds of things. Eventually, you'd get one that works. Now, to me, the hard part is not creating a shortcut. The hard part, to be absolutely honest with you, is creating a shortcut that you can remember the next day. That would be the hardest part to me. But these shortcuts, if you're not creating them, you can find them all right here, every single one of them. If you want to save this, all you got to do is click here and save it. If you want to get rid of a set you already have, you can click here and delete it. And you can create shortcuts or shortcut sets based on what you are doing, and you can have more than one set. To me, the underriding motivation here is 1 hour out of every 8. I think that's pretty amazing. Click OK if you want to save your changes. Using shortcuts is an excellent way to get more efficient with a complex program like Photoshop.